Hey, Saturday, we are back here again. Oh my goodness, it is happening anytime with our boys. Our boys played football. We know what was going to happen. It wasn't really. It was a very shaky, beginning. But then, rise or once the boys get their legs on the ground, they started playing together. It was in early days. The boys were really good today. I don't even know what I'm saying. The boys were really, really good today. The formation, as we did talk about it yesterday, was pretty much the same. Personnel. Cucurella play. I was like, is Cucurella going to be the man of the match today again? Outstanding performance from the guys. Outstanding. Steven, I'm sure you watched all the game, did you?
Yeah, of course, man. Have to, innit? I got to watch it.
It is true. A very beautiful game Saturday.
Even when we were in our bad patch, I would still watch. You got you. This is what real ones do, man. We still watch or still go regardless.
Oh my goodness. What a game. And I know there is a lot of comments here. Blue Blood is there. Stav is there. Guna is there. Who else? Buba is also there. Shout out to everyone that is making up to the stream today. I know Stav will be saying a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot today. But who did not know? We did. No one see this coming. No one did not. We did not see this coming. We didn't know if Potter can really make it in the 3 in a row. But we can see a pattern of play. We can see consistency, and that is what Chelsea fans were all asking for. Lots of them were all reactional, and I've been Potter in for a long time until things started getting worse, and I was like, get him out if he cannot do the job. Let's see what he can do. But if he can get a couple wins, a draw, one lose, and still getting that win, and be within the 7th and then a 6th, that's okay. And then we can give Potter more chance to be able to take this team to a different level, or maybe carry the team to next season. That's what I'm all about Potter out. But then I was never Potter in from way beginning, and even way out until Southampton lost, and then also West Ham lost. But then even when Chelsea lost to Borussia Dortmund, I was still Potter in. So no one should get me wrong. We're all not fortune tellers, or we don't see the future. But then we still continue to follow the process, trust the process. Some people did not see the process, and I didn't see the process. There wasn't any process there. The process wasn't there. We were not seeing the pattern of play. So if someone says he was Potter out because he did not see the consistency, it is true. There was no consistency there. We were still losing. And we understand that players were injured and they were coming from injury. But who saw that even Liverpool smashed Manchester United 7-0? They were going to go into their next game against Bournemouth, and even come out from even Bournemouth were able to win against them 1-0. Who knew what was going to happen? No one knew. So it is football, association football. A lot of things happening. So let's get this thing going, Steven. Let's get it going. Can you take us through the first half, Steven?
Let's start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Actually, before we get into that, let's start with how.
Oh, hold on, Steven. Steven, before I let you continue, let me shout out to KOC. Fairboy, big up to you, Fairboy. It's been a long time. I hope you're doing very, very well, Fairboy. And then Stav and Guna. Yeah, I'll come in and read all the comments as they come in. Or see if you want me to read it before you continue. Before it gets too much.
It's up to you. If you want to quickly run through them, so we're not got 100 messages or whatever to read.
Yeah,
Leicester's come from.
there's not that many here. So let me read this one. A great win today coming from Buba. Big up to Buba. Hope you're doing very, very well. Even in Potter in coming from Blue Blood. Thank you very much, Blue Blood. Great win for Chelsea and scoring 3 goals in Potter in. Absolutely. 2 goals now. Potter in. 3 goals. Yes, a lot of goals are flowing. And good evening, Blue Blood. Thanks everyone that has been here. Blue Blood said great goals from Chilwell. Chilwell's goal was just so fantastic. Chilwell
The
was
angle of it is
the angle of
incredible.
it, and also Kovacic. Oh my goodness, who saw that coming? Kovacic, beautiful goal. Kovacic and Havertz, Kovacic, Potter in coming from Blue Blood, and unlucky with the post. The and the 2 offside goals as well. So that could have made it almost about 6 goals. 6 goals. If Felix could have seen the back of the net, Felix need to finish. He need to learn how to finish. It's becoming too much. Unlucky with the post that's from Blue Blood, and absolutely very unlucky. Uh, oh, all haters, Potters, Potter and Potter in, coming from staff. Thank you very much, Potter. No one hates Potter. No one hates Potter. I don't think anyone hates Potter. Everyone wants the best from Graham Potter. I don't think anyone hates Potter. Just need to beat Everton at home before the international break, and then Chelsea have more players fit again and expect to see more wins coming from Blue Blood. Thank you very much. Staff said Potter, the only Chelsea coach to manage 3 goals in a game. Potter in, Potter in. That's thank you, staff. Graham Potter, a good man, the right man for the job. Believe Chelsea fans absolutely. You can even Gunnar can even agree with me when things were getting very bad. Gunnar even said Potter needs to get out and bring somebody in because it was getting too bad. It was getting too bad. It get to a point that people were just fed up. But fans wants to see this. And I don't think anyone's going to complain if we lose our next game or even draw our next game. We just want to see a pattern of play. We want to see a little bit of consistency in our coach. That is what we're looking for. He's not giving us things that we requested from him, being animated on the touchline, throwing hands and trying to communicate with the players more, and then being more active at the touchline. This is what Chelsea fans were also looking for, and now Potter is doing it. So I'm saying, even if we go into the next game and we don't even win, Chelsea fans will not come and stand over here on the platform and say Potter out. It will be so negative on social media. It won't be that negative because they can see that there is a pattern of play. There is something that Potter is teaching the guys, and the guys are now dancing to that music. So
I think you underestimate the fan base on social media. If we lose 1 or 2 games, it will straight away become Potter out again.
But it
On
won't be. It
social
won't be.
media
It
like
won't be
Twitter.
so. It won't be as toxic as it is in the past. I mean, previous games. You get what I'm saying? You're still gonna believe that there are certain fans that would
With
say,
this fan base, it will 100%. We've seen it before.
"Well, that's to me. That's what I feel like." I don't think I'm gonna be that kind of fan base because I'm seeing something. I'm seeing
I'm not
something I should
saying
be able to
you
believe in.
personally will be. I'm
Yeah.
saying the fan base on Twitter will be like that because that's just what happens.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I agree with you. Who would believe? Who would have predicted Bournemouth beating Liverpool after this scored 7 last week against Manchester United? That's what I was even just saying.
I did make a comment to Ryan on that as well, by the way. About imagine if they lost to Bournemouth and then ended up happening.
Okay. Gunnar Victor says some of us have since they want Potter in coming from staff. Thank you very much. This is the Premier League, bro. It happens a lot at Blue Blood. Yes, it does. It does. Yes, Gunto. Absolutely. Blue Blood said Crystal Palace could even do Arsenal a favor if they continue to hold Man City. I'm watching closely Blue Blood. Absolutely, anything can happen at any time. Potter laughing behind a shocked knee. The channel chief Potter out. Demander Potter in. Whatever stuff, whatever. Chelsea on show, absolutely. Chelsea on show. KLC, yo, big up to you, KLC. Hope you're doing very well, very, very well, brother. Still have more real convincing to make, absolutely, just like I'm saying, still have more real convincing he has to real convince people that he is the guy for the future, and we're all gonna buy into it. But for now, I'm seeing some hope that I have to hold on to. I've seen some hope that I have to hold on to. Coming from Fair Boys, so we lost games because Potter was so stubborn. That makes me give up on him. Absolutely, like I said, a lot of fans were on Potter. They love Potter. They really love Potter, but things were getting worse and worse and worse. Salah missed the penalty, but that was a very, very awful penalty. And I'm here, my brother Ryan is here, who's a Liverpool fan. He will take us through the Liverpool shambolic performance today.
Well, check the
Absolutely
rest of the comment though.
shambolic. Yeah. Since a penalty on purpose.
He missed it on purpose in protest about Gary Lineker.
In protest about Gary Lineker. What a comment, Blue Blood. What a comment. And I'm going to pin these comments. I'm pinning these comments up there. Oh my goodness, Blue Blood. Where is Gary Lineker? See, I'm gonna pin it right there.
Oh my god, how's he missed that?
Oh, Blue Blood.
What a turn.
My day.
Terrible finish.
Yeah. Nisha, good to say Niwa Sha. Okay.
As in quiet.
Quiet. Oh, like shush. Like
you know, like you say when someone's being loud, you just go shh.
Yeah. Okay, niche. Okay, niche. I hear you. Stop. I hear you. Okay. The job is Potter. What process or system did you expect with those injuries? I told you time and again. All right. There should, no matter even injury or what, there should be a process of play. A pattern of play. We have to see it. Even though if you have excuse my words, if you have handicapped footballers like amputee playing, they still have a pattern of play. So don't tell me if the injury players, those that are playing on the pitch were not injured. There are injury players coming out from injury, but those that were on the pitch were not injured. So there should be a pattern of play. No matter what you say, I'm disagreeing with you. I don't care if they're injured or not. They are on the pitch. There should be a pattern of play which they should all follow. That's what I'm saying. So Staff said, are you for real? Ni plenty hate him even in your live chat. He barely lifted his seat together. Okay.
Today he said, didn't he? Yeah, today.
Yeah. Up to cheers coming from Mr. Patrick Potter has been getting good support at Stamford Bridge, even with the hatred on social media coming from everybody's supporting.
He has the last couple of games.
Yeah, everybody's supporting Potter. I don't know what staff don't see that.
The Leeds game, he had a lot of support again. But the game before, obviously, when we lost to Southampton, it was really toxic at the game.
Absolutely. Staff don't see that. Staff always see something different. When everybody see red, staff sees green. I don't know what kind of a traffic light he has in his country, Cyprus. Always when it's red, staff will see green. UTC FC doesn't perform today. Fair boy, big up to you, fair boy. I'm still not Potter in yet. Absolutely, that's your opinion, and I salute you for your opinion. It's respected. I have to respect your opinion. You see what you see in Potter. That is why you're still Potter out. But with the result, my stance, it's nine. Is this ninth tenning? Okay. So Staff said. Stubborn how he had many players injured. He couldn't pick a settled side. Fair boy, how is the chicken? Okay, how I was forgiving. I was forgiving him time, and honestly, I was beginning to give up hope. That is what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing. Everyone believed in Potter from beginning, but when the results was getting so bad and getting so bad and bad, people, they gave up. They gave up on Potter, and it is true. I feel that if you're a human being, you should be able to change your mind. It's only an idiot who don't change his mind. Hoping him, but I'm glad he's getting key players back and getting results. Thank you very much, Chad, and thank you for being here, guys. If you haven't put a like on the video, we got 13 of us watching. Do not forget to like the video. Now I'm gonna go to Steven. Before I go to Steven, it says Neri said a call Benfica and give Real Costa another 30 million for Enzo Fernandez. Outstanding. Look at Kai Havertz go, guys. Look at Kai Havertz. And it's all coming from Enzo Fernandez. He has done it time and time and time and again. Nero, thank you very much Real Costa really deserve $1. I'll give him $1. If that one, I can do that. Fairboy said that today's victory tells me injuries was not a valid excuse for poor performance. We had no Reece James. That is it. No Reece James again. No Kante again. Did we not win? That is true, Fairboy. Thank you very much.
Kante's not the big one there, though.
It's
Reece James and Thiago Silva. We can't say Kante because the Potters never had Kante, so it'd be stupid.
No,
it'd be silly to say Kante though.
Stav is one of them. He always say Kante is not there. We're missing Chukwuemeka. We're missing James. So because of that, we can't win. And this comment,
I'm saying if we speak strictly on Potter, it would be silly of us to mention Kante in a sentence because Kante only played under Tuchel for 1 or 2 games this season, and then he's been injured since.
Absolutely.
That's why I don't agree with the part of the comment that says we were missing Kante, because we've been missing Kante basically the whole season since about 2nd, 3rd game of the season.
Okay, but let's dwell on Reece
James.
But
on the Reece one, I would obviously give that. Yeah. At least he wasn't injured. That's at least something in that.
And look at how fantastic we played today. That is what we are looking for. That is what we are looking for. People who understand. Staff will say, because we're missing this player, we're missing that player, we're missing that player. Toss the link. I will give you the link in a bit. Hold on, in about we'll be streaming for an hour today. So we got 16 minutes in already. So 20 minutes to go. I will drop the link in. I know you're gonna be there till the end of the stream. So don't worry, staff. I'll drop the link in. I want drop the link in, and then whatever you want to say, whoever wants to come on will come on and then have a say. So I'll drop the link in. I want the link, the panel to flow a little bit. Then I can have viewers also time to come in. So thank you very much. I love this. I love this from Fairboy. I love this comment. I don't know. I just love this comment from Fairboy. Thank you very much, Fairboy, for this comment. DJ Sab, big up to you, big brother. It says, big up Nia and the panel. I don't get hype around Potter 3 wins. Good for him. I'm still backing him while he is Chelsea manager, but I still have my doubt. Absolutely, everybody. Not everyone is still Potter in. Not everyone. They still want to see enough of Potter before they can trust in the process. Big up
the way that's
chat.
worded is fair, is what I would say. That is fair.
Yeah.
Because you're saying you'll back him as long as he's manager, essentially.
Yeah.
But you have your doubts. That's fair.
Yeah, toss the link in. Stop. I will toss it in for you. Do not worry. I will. Salute to DJ. Absolutely coming from Mr. Patrick. Okay. DJ said Potter still has a lot for me to improve before I can say he is the guy. That is true. My battery is low. Drop the link now. You are consistently attacking me. Yeah, I'm attacking you. I know I will give you the chance, but let us flow a little bit, because I know when you come in, there will be a little bit. We can have some tornado flowing on the platform. So hold your peace for a bit. Steven, take us through the first half. I'll drop the link for you.
Yeah, let's start with how poor the officiating is.
Right.
Within the first minute and a half, Ricardo Pereira should have been sent off. That is a leg-breaking challenge.
Hold on, Steven. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Ryan. I forgot to welcome you to the stream. Sorry.
It's okay, thanks. Good to be here.
Thank you. Go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, so Pereira in the first minute and a half, leg-breaking challenge. That is a red card. He's gone about, just below knee height. His boots scraped down Felix's leg. He's got to ankle and he's done Felix's ankle. Then, obviously, I think the next thing was they missed the sitter. I think that was the next thing, because I think they missed the Amate sitter before we went 1-0 up. How he missed that from about 2 yards out, I have no idea. But yeah, the goal for Chilwell, as we briefly touched on right at the beginning of the stream, Obviously,
Yeah.
ball goes over to Koulibaly, and Chilwell got into the position he needed to get into in the box.
Yeah.
And look, it's dropping from very high. Like, that's not easy to time, and he's timed it absolutely perfectly.
Definitely.
And a very difficult. I can't talk today. Bear with me, guys. At a very difficult angle, and he managed to squeeze it in.
Mhm.
Great finish. I think I saw somewhere he's played something like 80 games for us or something, and
Mhm.
he's got 20 goals and assists. That's mad. For a wing back slash fullback. That's one. That's what, just over one every 4 games in terms of contributing to goals and assists on average.
Yeah.
The equaliser, Felix gives it away. Pereira, of all players, manages to have a touch on it. It goes to Patson Daka. Great finish, in my opinion, honestly. But Kepa needs to learn how to save things from distance. That's always been an issue for him. And B,
Mhm.
like I said about the challenge in the first minute and a half, Pereira shouldn't have been on the pitch. If he ain't on the pitch, that doesn't happen in the first place.
Okay. And I love this comment coming from my brother here, Fairboy. Big up to you, Fairboy. Today you're rocking. The comments are very, very, very intriguing over here. So my whole point is, instead of trying to imprint styles that players are not used to, play to their strength of the trade to the strength of the players, and they will play well for you. Thank you very much, Fairboy. Your comments are really, really very, very intriguing today. People have right to have their opinion. We always can't agree on things. Absolutely, absolutely, 100%.
That's what we always
DJ,
say here as well.
people have, yeah,
Everyone's allowed an opinion. We just don't like. Even if you disagree with someone, keep
yeah,
it healthy. Let's not get into a situation where there's arguments and it becomes toxic. We want it to be a healthy platform. We can have good debates, whether it's in the chat, on
yeah,
the panel between a panel member and someone in the chat, whatever it is. We want it to be healthy. We don't want to have a lot of. We obviously don't want to have arguments. This is the thing. It's okay to disagree. Like, if you put her out, you put her out. If you put her in, you put her in. But let's give the reasons why and see where you stand,
right.
basically.
Right. Thank you very much, Stephen G. Mr. Ryan, how did you see Chelsea's game? Can you take us through a little bit of what Chelsea should have done better to be able to get at least about 6 goals instead of just 3?
Yeah, listen, I only saw the highlights, but it was more of the good things that they did against Dortmund just carried forward, I would say, into this Leicester game. I do agree with Stephen. I thought the referee, the short highlights I saw was a disgrace. There should have been at least 2 sendings off for Leicester players. And then the guy who did end up getting the second yellow was probably the least worthy of the 3. But yeah, just fluid. You're starting to see those combinations between the Chelsea players in the midfield and the attack. You did concede the equaliser, but it was a pretty good goal, let's be honest. Who was it again, Stephen? The
Patson
midfielder?
Daka.
Passing
But
that.
it was
Yeah.
one. It was
Beautiful,
one
beautiful
by
job.
Pereira who should have been sent off in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Pereira should have been sent off right early, yeah. But that goal from Daka was excellent. There were 4
Oh yeah,
just
I'm not taking away
world-class
from the
goals.
finish.
4 world-class goals.
Forward.
I mean, take your pick. Chilwell, Havertz. Yeah, they were just incredible goals. Probably my favourite was Chilwell's,
He loved those
just because
goals.
I
He
love
loved
those
those goals. Yeah.
first time out of the air. They just look so good.
He's got some
And
Champions League goals like that too.
he has, yeah, but goals of that nature. And I don't think you could say, looking at it, the goalie should have done better, but I think just the pace and the surprise element beat him. Because I don't think anybody was expecting him to take that out of the air first time, and he hit it so cleanly. And it sums up Chilwell, especially because I think he's been brilliant since he's come back from his injury. His form has been very good. So all positives for Chelsea. You guys must be over the moon.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ryan. For we will come to Liverpool. We'll come to that Liverpool shambolic performance. Very, very disgraceful from Liverpool today. And I'm gonna let Ryan. I'm very, very happy Ryan is here with me. And did Blue Blood said he's very happy Ryan's here to take us through that shambolic performance from the world class club like Liverpool. Very, very disgraceful club today. I'm really disappointed in Jurgen Klopp and his boys. All right, let's go. Um. All right. Thank you very much. Fat Boy said that my whole point. Okay, I've read that one here. So we're gonna go on this. Ryan was surprised that Liverpool lost today, and all credit to you for joining the stream today. Yeah, he's free today. Today's Saturday, guys. Today's Saturday. Chua loves them angles. Absolutely, he loves scoring from those he always remind me of Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole sometimes. What a goal from Harvest today. The whole build-up play and Enzo pass the goal just kept off the move coming from our
Capped off
DJ.
the move. Yeah,
Capped
brilliant
up.
pass from Enzo. Like,
Yeah.
unbelievable. I
Yeah.
think just quickly before you move on, I think Potter post match, he was asked about Enzo, and I believe he's quoted as saying he sees everything, as in Enzo sees everything.
He's got an eye. He's turning to Seth Fabregas. He's too good. Enzo is too good. I think that's like one of our brothers said in the stream. We have to send extra 30 more million to is it Real Costa, right? That's his name, Real Costa. You have to
Rui
send
Costa,
extra more money to Real Costa. He deserves it. That player. I'm very happy that Chelsea's really stuck to the ground that this is the player we need, and we have to get him now before summer, before Real Madrid started putting their stinky white dress out there in Portugal. Stop said Fat Boy. Like Tuchel did play.
Penalty.
Who are you talking
Penalty in
about?
the. Sorry, Nizan. Penalty in the
Why?
Man City game. Penalty in the Man City game.
And who has
Yeah,
Man City?
Gundogan. Gundogan
Gundogan.
is a penalty for Man City.
Oh boy, Arsenal.
Sorry
Arsenal
for interrupting.
That's okay. It's not good for Arsenal. Thank you very much for letting us know. And what Arsenal, I mean, Man City have a penalty. But then Stav said, who is talking about Tuchel, Stav? We're not talking about Tuchel here, Stavy. Up the Chelsea, big up to you, brother. Okay, let's go. Stavy said, "I Fat Boy, Tuchel did play playing wingers as wing back. I could go on, but DJ Saab will get upset when you go when you come in late, and then you have injured players. How do you formulate any style 9 unbeaten coming from a Stav? Thank you very much, Stav. DJ Stav is also listening. He's reading everything. Smash the like button, everyone. Let's smash the like button for Blue Clouds Media. Everyone, and subscribe, please. It is very, very important. Thank you very much, DJ Saab. DJ Saab says, Stav, I will not get upset. Hey, you know I respect your opinion, and opinions I just don't always agree. Coming from DJ Saab, absolutely. I mean, you have to respect people's opinion, but you can't agree with them all the time. You agree when you think you have to agree, but if you feel like no, I'm not for this, then you're not for it, and absolutely that is fine. So this is what this platform is made for. We are here to agree and disagree.
1-0 Design, Erling Haaland. 1-0 Man City.
Erling Haaland on the score sheet. Guys, we got 14
Penalty,
of us
yeah.
watching. Please do not forget when you come on, just put a like on the video so this channel can go to places as he's been in the past couple weeks. When Tuchel played the wingers as wing backs, did he never get the wings doing so? And if the last coach made a mistake like that, why repeat? I've said this many times.
We have nobody who can play fullback or wing back. So no matter what formation we played today, we weren't going to have someone who can play it. Aspie's out, and then, okay, Chalobah's done it once or twice, but I don't really feel confident with him doing it.
Yep.
And obviously, Reece is our only right-back option, so it's just not possible.
Thank you very much, Steven. Up to Chelsea, yeah, you guys absolutely. Chelsea are rocking the British record signing. Enzo Fernandez is making madness. He's turning into Cesc Fabregas. He's like 3-1. He has the legs of the strength of Michael Essien. He has the eye of Cesc Fabregas, and then the body of Igola Conte. That is too much. 3-1, absolutely. Come on, Potter. Proper chairs are coming from Mr. Patrick. I think we have paid enough money for Enzo and do not need to pay Benfica anymore. No, I think we have to pay Rui Costa some few dollars. He needs some few more because what a player Enzo Fernandez is. I hope we draw Benfica this Friday in the UCL
yes,
draw.
on
That would be
Friday.
madness. It's Friday, yes. We have to do a live show on it. Absolutely, we'll be here.
I'm at uni. I can't. It's 11
Oh,
a.m. UK. I'm at uni.
okay, I'll try and I'll be here to do the live draw. Don't think me I'm off. Okay. You don't have to get angry and be off, staff. Chelsea versus Benfica will be nice. Enzo prove himself. Absolutely, he has proven himself. Gabriel, big up to you, Gabriel. It's ridiculous pain given away by Palace. It's always having Fairboy said that Gunter I have so many players injured doesn't mean having so many players injured doesn't mean be below the likes of Brighton and Brentford. Brentford. This even proves my early point, and also I disagree. Potter come in late. Wait, so Olis, you
Belize.
Olise.
Elise,
Okay.
yeah.
Ironically enough,
Olise from
Ali,
Crystal Palace. He
yeah.
says
Ironically
you
enough, he
dash
used
man.
to be at Chelsea Academy, and his
He
brother's
was a
still there
youth
now.
player at Chelsea. Yeah.
Yeah,
His
run
brother
it
Yeah.
still
for
is. Yeah.
run 8 for his team, Olise. So yes, Guna, you know that word. I won't say it here. Before I go, Tuchel won just 9 of his 19. Who is talking about Tuchel? I keep telling you we're talking about Graham Potter. Why do you keep bringing Tuchel in all the time? Can we move forward? Can we move away from Thomas Tuchel? I'm trying to get his name out of my my mouth or my head because
You
sometimes
always say 2 quid
I
instead
do
of
say
Potter.
Tuchel. Yeah, I'm trying to get his name out, and you always keep bringing him up. Let's move on. Let's move on from Tuchel, and also I know some people bring him up trying to make comparison, and you don't want them to make comparison between Potter and Tuchel. You know, so. He says a 9 of 19 home games last season. He even played Saul at wing back, left back, etc. It wasn't just missing wingers. So Potter have also done the same thing before. He's played what's his name? He's played Mason Mount in an unusual position before. Doesn't team performs still unsure about Felix. Felix also he keep missing so many chances. He has to start putting those ball in the back of the net. So let's go back to Hams. I mean not Hams. Steven. Hams is not here today.
He said he might jump on.
Okay. Take us through the second half,
Whoa,
Steven.
what was Zaha doing there?
Yeah, I think this could be red. His violent conduct. It's like a taekwondo.
He's grabbed his leg and tried to
And
do a
twisted it.
little
Yeah,
twist of his
that's
ankle.
surely that's red card. Surely VAR is going to check that.
Sorry, Nee. I just saw it. I didn't see it initially,
All
but it
right.
looked
So
dodgy.
all right, we don't have that much time. We got half an hour to go. So yes, I have to
All right,
drop
that's
the
it.
link now. Yeah, you guys can still talk.
What
Come
was
in.
you asking?
Go ahead, Steven. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what was you asking?
Can you take us through the second half? And any nitty-gritty that happened in the game? Some red card, yellow cards, anything that you want to
yeah,
inject
I've
into
already
it?
touched on the first one that should have been red because obviously that happened in opening minutes. Honestly, they should have had another one. Actually, no, that was before halftime as well. Actually,
Okay.
the Amate one was before halftime as well because he went to clear it and how's Holland missed that? He went to clear it and it's, if I remember rightly, it hit off of Havertz, went behind Amate. But Amate's follow through caught Havertz in the chest. But at the end of the day, your foot shouldn't be that high.
Yeah.
Like it is ridiculous.
And
But the thing that
was
annoyed
also
me, it
very
wasn't
lucky.
just that they didn't give the red card. It
Yeah.
wasn't just that they didn't give a red card. They had a free kick, and then they shouted for handball. Yeah, it hit
Yeah.
Fofana and whatnot. Yeah, they took longer checking the handball. Yeah, I can't remember if it was first half or second half. They took longer checking the possible handball for a penalty. Yeah, for Leicester, than they did for the leg breaker or the stud to Havertz's chest.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
I agree. I agree with you, Stephen. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Patrick. What do you have for us, Mr. Patrick? Chelsea,
Up the
Chelsea
Chelsea.
3, Chelsea 3, Leicester City 1. What do you have for us, Mr. Patrick?
Yeah, come on, up the Chelsea.
Up to
the
Chelsea, brother.
Decent performance today.
Absolutely.
One thing I want to mention, I don't know if it was brought up, but Ruben Loftus-Cheek, right wing back.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had an amazing game today.
Yeah. If you were here yesterday, I did talk about Ruben would be a better player to be in that position instead of putting Chalobah in that position, if you can remember.
I think we both said it, right?
Yeah, if we need someone to hold on to, able to hold on to the ball and be able to progress.
Get up the pitch.
Yeah,
I
get up on
think
the
he did a
pitch.
perfect job with that today.
That's interesting because I was looking
way
at
he
the
carried
Google
the ball.
ratings, the zone, and
So,
Ruben Loftus-Cheek had the lowest rating.
wow.
Yeah, he had a
I don't go by
3.4.
those though. I didn't look at obviously you didn't watch the game yourself.
I
You
didn't
weren't
watch the
able
game.
to.
Yeah, that's
All
why.
right.
Do you remember before the
But-
stream? I asked you guys. I was like, "Did he have a good
Um,
game or not?"
I thought he was good.
Hold on, guys. Let Mr. Patrick flow. Let him flow, please. Thank you.
Yeah. I think he had a good game. Obviously, Chilwell, that goal. He loves scoring them goals. So does Reece with them angles.
Right.
The wing backs. That's what changes our team. The three at the back.
Were you expecting the victory, and also were you expecting that many goals?
No, I wasn't. I don't expect victories since Potter's in charge. You know, like any result's a result. We're just trying to get the 40 points, and it's sad that it has to come to that. But today, brilliant game. Havertz, Felix, it's all right. You know, he's not showing me why he's worth 80 to 100 mil though. But decent game today. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So, who would you say is your MVP of the game today, man of the match?
That's a tough. Everyone was really good. You stand it out the most though.
Is there any specific one that really stand tall among all the multitudes?
I think Enzo had a good game.
Enzo.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Toko Kukurela was also great today. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick. You can stay on for now if you're here with us. Ryan, who would you suggest to be the best player? I mean, you didn't watch it, so you watched the highlights, so you won't be able to tell.
I saw like a 10-minute highlights, and yeah, based on what I saw, I'd probably give it to Enzo.
Okay.
I just thought he was brilliant in the midfield.
DJ Saab, I've sent a link in there if you want to jump in and have a say. That's cool. Staff, you did request that for the link. If you want to jump on, we got half an hour for the viewers, fans to have them say. That's what we're trying to do, match reaction time for people to come on, whether Potter in or Potter out. You're welcome. Come on and have your say. And let us know what you make of Graham Potter so far. What do you think that he can take the team to a different level? So whilst we're waiting for more viewers to jump on and have a say, let me quickly read some few comments coming from the comment section. Gunnar said that pass from Enzo made me scream. So good, quality player, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That Potter, Chelsea need to add some more money to Real Costa. Wasn't followed through. Amate kept his leg up coming from Gabriel. It was like horizontal stamp, absolutely. Very, very horrible. Potter came in September after preseason, and the season started. Nobody leveled criticism at the man. I'm not allowed to mention for some things. No, you're allowed, Stav. You're allowed. You're allowed. But let's concentrate on the victory today, and let's see the positivity of our victory, and let's dwell more on the positivity instead of a negativity. That's what I'm trying to step away from Potter. Let's enjoy the victory. We haven't seen this kind of a victory for a very long time. 3 goals in the back. That's a lot. That's a lot of goals. We have to celebrate this goal instead of trying to bring Potter and then trying to make a comparison between Potter and also Thomas Tuchel, who is no more with the football club. I know a lot of fans love him, but let's concentrate on who we have now and let's support who we have as the manager of the team at this moment. That's what I'm trying to say. So, Gunnar said the harvest are looking decent the last couple of games. Yes, this is the harvest that we're all looking for. So we're all trying to see him play for Chelsea, and it looks like what Tuchel, what I said Tuchel again, what Potter is teaching them is getting. I mean, it's working. We could tell it's working at this moment. Ruben is such a strong squad player, covering many positions. Ruben is very good. After his area ability, his presence, look, let's say this. I've watched Ruben played in academy many times with Tammy Abraham and the rest. Ruben could have done better than he is doing now. Ruben is very, very skillful. Something that he wasn't doing in the past, he's now doing it. Use his upper body strength. He's now using it much better in the last season. I saw him doing that. He wasn't using his body trying to shade players off. He's a big guy and he has to do more. If you look at like Zidane, Zidane has most of the physique that Ruben has now. Zidane has more. Ruben has most of the physique that Zidane has, but Ruben can do more by scoring goals, heading balls. You have the height, you have the body, you are very skillful. You can run, you're fast. So what is wrong with Ruben? He can do better and also get himself into the starting 11. Ruben is so better. You know, I'm saying Ruben is a top player, but then he's not showing that capabilities that he has. So
he was held
Havertz,
back a lot by injuries though as well. Don't forget that.
yeah,
That
injuries
plagued
have
him
set
for
him back. Yeah,
years.
injuries have set him back, which doesn't help Ruben. But Kai or Enzo, okay, Tony said Kai and Enzo, Kai Havertz and Enzo. I'll go for Enzo Fernandez. I'll go for Enzo Fernandez. I know Kai also good, but then the Enzo is there blocking, see the passes. Before Kai Havertz can get those passes coming from Enzo, most of them are coming from Enzo. So I'll give it to Enzo Fernandez. But big up to Kai Havertz, to Gabriel. Gabriel A, how are you, my brother? So yes, I was trying to figure out like Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel A. Okay. Thought Ruben might have to leave in the summer, but he does cover many positions. But does he want to be just a utility player? Maybe I don't think he wants to be a utility player, but if he loves to be at Chelsea and he's okay to be, he's been starting games. He's been starting games. So maybe who knows? Kante might not be playing every game, so probably he'll be going back and front with N'Golo Kante. But the player that I don't see him being here next season will be Zakaria. And I know a lot of fans also want Zakaria to be here. Thoughts of okay, I've read that one. I123 love you, sir. Big up to you. I123, nice to see you here. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing great. Blues manager to pull off a win yet again. 3 wins in a row. Let's hope they keep the same fire from here on out. Great job, Chelsea. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I123 love you. DJ Sav, good bro. At least our last 2 weekends haven't been run by Chelsea. LOL.
Ruined by the Chelsea.
Yeah, ruined by Chelsea. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Going out to dinner. With the missus and my daughter. Oh, that's very, very nice. Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday. Can jump on now. Thank you for asking. I will continue to watch the stream though. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your day out. Gunnar said amount of the team. Mount of the team. Chelsea wins more games. He said Mount out of the team, Chelsea wins more game. You don't know, even maybe Mason Mount comes on, Chelsea might even score better, more goals, because we need someone to be able to strike those balls. Yes. Staff said I have been positive all along. You don't do positive. You don't do positivity, Ni. Oh, come on, staff. Come on. Gabriel, so true, bro. I hope we can continue this winning streak. It starts 3 wins in a row. Hopefully, we can build on this. Thank you very much, DJ Sav. Next 3 games at home. If we can get a good 7 points if not 9, we could be top 4 of 6 or 6, depending on other results. Thank you very much, Gabriel. Gabriel, thank you very much for being here, guys. If you haven't put a like on the video, please don't forget to put a like before you drop off. It's very, very important. As we have a DJ server, I have something blue for dinner, if possible. Even if some blue cheese. Have you guys ever had blue cheese? Are you
No.
guys still running the Mount Hype? Come on, guys, let him go. I'll feel bad if he goes and then he end up playing better wherever he found himself. I'll feel very bad. I want him to keep it. You can dish it, but don't like it back.
All right, listen. One thing
All
with
right,
Mount, yeah.
go ahead, bro.
This schooner, you can't chat about Mount. Do you know how crucial Mount was for us winning the Champions League? He scored in the knockout stages, all
Yeah.
until the final, which he assisted to Havertz, which is a trophy that your team has never ever won. No European pedigree for Arsenal. Mason Mount, Champions League winner. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Now let's talk a little bit. We're still gonna come back to Chelsea. I know we still have Patrick here. We're still gonna come back to Chelsea today. We're just streaming for just an hour, so we got some few minutes to end the stream. Mr. Ryan, take us through Liverpool shambolic performance today.
Oh
What
gosh.
happened? What went wrong, Mr. Ryan?
Yeah. Just going back to the Mount point. You know, it's not just Mount has been missing, and Chelsea have started winning. There's
The
Thiago
whole
Silva
team
as well.
has.
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He hasn't played the last 3 games, right? And
Yeah.
Chelsea have been winning. So
Yeah.
I think it's unfair to single out, Mason Mount and saying
That's
Chelsea are a
very
better team
true.
without him. So
I think we can all
It's a
agree that.
formation change has coincided with it as well. That's the other thing. And we all know that we play better with a 3 at the back at the moment. So,
And
he ain't
guys,
got a DM, so it works.
Steven, something that I've been saying all the time in regards to Graham Potter, his substitution has been very, very effective these days. The substitutions is
The
making
last few games
effective.
have
Yeah,
definitely been more effective. Yeah.
yeah. So go ahead, Mr. Ryan.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, Liverpool, just dreadful day at the office. It's almost virtually impossible to imagine, to fathom how you can beat Man United 7-0 and then fast forward 1 week, and then you lose to the team that's bottom of the Premier League. It's just, so frustrating and just sums Liverpool up this season. Inconsistent, can't put a run of victories together, build form. Just so many bad performances. All these problems that have, troubled and haunted Liverpool this season. Slow midfield, leaky in the defensive errors, just too much sideways passing in and around the box, players taking too many touches. All these problems resurfaced again, and it's worrying for me as well because it just makes me think that 7-0 against United was, a bit of a fluke, a bit of a one-off. We caught United on, a really bad day. So yeah, it was just a bad day at the office, and Bournemouth well worth their victory. They scored a goal and then they, got into a defensive shape, but they defended very well. They defended valiantly. They limited us to just a few chances. And I think Klopp got his substitutions wrong as well. I didn't agree with taking Nunes off and bringing Firmino on. And then he brought Henderson and Milner on, which kind of sums up just the lack of squad depth, especially in midfield areas that we're lacking. And I think that kid Bajcetic, the youngster, who has excelled a lot this season, last, I'd say, 5 games, he has started to struggle. And I was waiting for this to happen because, a player of his age, he can't play that well the whole season. It's just impossible. He's a young player, he's developing. So his form is now nosedived a bit, and it's worrying. I'm not sure if we can get that top 4 now. Stars are aligning after we beat Man United and Tottenham out of Europe. Tottenham were in poor form. You would think we were favourites, but now I'm starting to worry, and I'm looking over my shoulder and I'm seeing Chelsea getting closer and
You
closer.
get
So
I
worried.
said it to you. I said it to you before the game. I said it to you last night. I said about imagine if you lot bottle it against Bournemouth.
I know,
It
but
happened.
And you jinxed it. Thank you very much, Stephen.
You're
Yeah.
very
Appreciate it.
welcome. I will take credit for that because I am very happy with the result of that.
Yeah, thank you very much,
I bet
Stephen.
you
And
are.
then Ryan, I'll come back to Ryan again. I'll go back to Mr. Patrick to take us through Liverpool's shambolic performance. And if you're just joining us, I want to thank everyone that has been here today. Stav also coming in with some more comments, and I'll read them. I'll take my time and read them. DJ Sav on it again. And then Patrick Lord, big up to you, Patrick Lord. So it's nice to see more people here.
Yes.
And also Big Brother here, Blue Lounge, Mo from the Blue Lounge. He says back to back Premier League wins. Absolutely. Are you
Let's have it
Potter
right.
in or you're still Potter out? Mo, let me know. Are you Potter in or you're Potter out? Hams Master, welcome back to the stream, brother. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm very happy. How are you, Nizel?
I'm doing very well. I know you're Potter out, but I'll come back to you in a minute. So just hang in
Okay.
there. No worry, hang in there. So DJ Sab said blue blood for sure, bro. I will. Yes, blue DJ Sab will get himself some blue cheese. I have never seen blue cheese before. I'm not a fan of cheese anyway. Sometimes it drives me nuts. But yeah, City have surely started their season. Seasonal run now. I'm tired already. Don't be tired. You have to have faith. This is where we want to see the strength of Arsenal Football Club. Let's show us the power that you guys have to be able to run and then be able to win the Premier League. This is where the test gets difficult. With time, the Blues will perform. Hashtag go the Blues coming from Patrick. Patrick Lord, thank you very much, Patrick Lord. If it's the first time joining us on this platform, Mr. Patrick Lord, subscribe and also keep a bell notification icon active at all times so you wouldn't miss anything from this platform. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. This is coming from Stav. He said I have Rockford blue cheese today. Oh, really? People keep talking about back three strange. Then we switch back the back three strange. Then we switch back to back four before the third goal. Yes, I saw Potter telling whoever came on that we're going to 3 or 4 in the back, 4 in the back. So
Was it Chalobah? I think it was
Yeah,
Chalobah.
Chalobah.
It was.
Yeah, the third goal I told you he would switch system. He reacted to their sub. Absolutely, the sub he did was outstanding. Blue, big up to you. Thank you very much for. I think this is our third super chat of the stream. Our third since I went through my YouTube stuff. This is our third superstar. I forgot again.
Super chat.
Super chat, yeah. Thank you very much, Blue Lounge, and also Mo for your contribution, guys. We got earlier on we got more, but now we got 11 people here, guys. If you haven't or you haven't heard about this man over here, he is very, very important person. He has done a lot for the Chelsea community. To look at the 3 dots by the community and the chat over there, you will see him. He's got a lot of subscribers, and he is knowledge in the Chelsea community, and what he's done for the community is a lot. He's done enough for the community. So please, if you haven't seen him stream or you don't know much about him, the 3 dots will take you to his channel. Subscribe, please subscribe. It's very, very important so we can have more members in all the communities, not just one. Not just me. My platform is not as big as his, but I still want some of us to move there and then subscribe and join him when he goes live. It's very, very important. So thank you very much. Mo said Potter out. He's still Potter out. He's never Potter in. So the Blue Lounge, big up. How are you doing today? That is coming from Gabriel. Big up to you, Gabriel. No, not today, Gab. Busy with family. Yes, usually I'm trying to stay off Saturdays too, but Sundays are good. I take Sundays off and give it to the family. They're very, 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 very important. The Blue Lounge are cool. Hopefully soon. Absolutely. Thanks, brother. Brother, you're always welcome. You've done this for me many times, many times, and I know lots of my people here will jump on. Guys, it's very, very important, and I'll show you a bit of what you can get from the Blue Lounge platform. I've been on this platform. When I started streaming, it was his platform that introduced me to the world. It was his platform that I started streaming from when I had nothing. So today, if I'm telling you, he is the one that gave me the exposure. He gave me he was the main coach, and I was assistant coach. So when he left the platform, I took over. I host with him. So That's what I learned a lot from him. And I'll never sit over here and I really appreciate what people have done for me, no matter what it is. No matter, even if I fight with you, I'll go on my platform and then also wish you the best of luck. But I don't fight with people. The people fight with me a lot, but then I always make sure I don't get upset. It's not healthy for me. I always like to be happy. I always like to make it even with everyone in this world. So it's not normal, but yeah, that's me. He's but him and I are not fighting. No, we don't fight. I'm just telling you how I am, the kind of person I am. So yes, if you haven't subscribed to his platform, click on those three dots, go to his platform and subscribe to. Welcome back to the stream, Stavi. What do you have for us? I know you're Potter in. Tell us, take us through the game today, but don't take us through. Don't take us back to 1980s, 1960s, please. Just today's game. We want more positivities, stuff, please. Thank you.
I didn't support the team in the 60s.
Oh, okay, 70s.
80s, 70s.
Right. I'm going to respond to Mr. Fairboy. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and now. Right. I'm going to respond to Mr. Fairboy. Right. Seeing as you like this comment so much. Do you people really not understand the difference, right, between having Reece James out today, right, and having a team without James, without Chilwell, right, without Kante, whether he played for Potter or not, right, and you've got all your influential players out injured, and people like Sterling weren't performing, right, and you don't understand the difference. Yeah, but Silva's out today. Yes, Mount's out today, right, and yes, Reece is out today, but there's a subtle difference between having like half or two-thirds or three-quarters of your defence missing. You cannot get a cohesion at the back, right? So that's the first thing. And the thing that worked today was, right, is that Mudryk came in and basically played similar to Sterling. If you notice, Mudryk was in the middle as well a lot of the time, right? So there's a system there because he now has the players to play a system he wants to play, right? You cannot have a system, a style, whatever you want to call it, Nee, right? Okay. When you've had 18 of your 24 players out from October onwards, right? Any given time, not all together, right? You know full well. In December, when they were away for the World Cup, 12 of them, 8 of them were injured, right? How does he work with 20 players missing? How does he formulate a system? The guy started off, right, with barely knowing his squad, right, with 9 unbeaten games, right? You can turn around and say, manager bounce if you prefer, right? Mm-hmm. And the fact is, right, is that's how he started off. The injuries kicked in and the problems kicked in. I've said it to you time and again, right? We had a bad chance summer window, right? Now he's got Koulibaly playing better, although he could still be even better, right? And I still have doubts regarding Premiership games. He's more suited to the Champions League. But now he's got the players there, he's working with them, right? And he's formulating a style, right? And if you've got 1 or 2 out, it's a lot different from having 7, 8 out, isn't it? And if you people can't understand that, Mr. Fairboy, right, and the difference between the two situations, then I'm sorry. Because you didn't want me to go backwards. Last year, we had less people injured and we struggled at home, right, against poor teams, right? And we had less injuries, right?
Right.
So let's just get this straight. Now you can start judging Potter from now, right? Because now he has the players he wants, and he hasn't got 8 9 players missing at any given time, right? Like he did when the injury started, and it's totally different. And now Silva, right, is an influential player, but he's out, right? And we're showing that now he's finding ways around the issues, right? Now we have Badal Shield came in straight away, right? So Cucurella has got over whatever issues he had, whether they were family issues, illness, or whatever. Right, he had issues, right, and he wasn't as good today as he was the other night, but he still did his job today as well. So, and you've got Enzo in there, somebody he didn't have before, right, and that's totally changed the team dynamics. So he's got umpteen midfielders he can use, right, options, which he didn't have, right, before, right, because we had Kovacic and Zakaria injured at the same time. And these dynamics have changed now because these players are back. He has options, right? And he watches training and he decides who's going to be in the best situation, fitness-wise, sharpness-wise, and all that. And he's not rushing. He could have easily tried to rush Kante back. No, he's not. He's taking his time. He's nurturing him to get back to full fitness. No injections like last season, right? So people who want to dismiss, right, an injury list, right, where you've had 18 members of your squad get injured, and don't forget, right, that's not including, what's his name?
Right. Sum it up, Sav. Sum it up.
The striker, I forgot his name now. I'm having a mental.
Amanda
Brozier, yeah. The
All right.
18 I mentioned doesn't include Brozier.
Okay. Stop from all that you're saying. I'm trying to summarize and put it into one thing from what my brother said, Fairboy said. What all that he was trying to say, he's saying even without these two players, which he talked about, Gola Conte, and we can really Gola Conte out, as Stephen and I said. You know, Gola Conte hasn't been part of the team for quite a long time.
I heard what he said. I know. I heard what he said. He said even with the injuries today, we still won.
But he said something else. He said even without these two players, there is a pattern of play out which we're still winning. That's what we also be talking about all the time. That even when the players come,
because he now has a full squad to work with, hasn't he? So he can formulate a pattern of play, right? Because he's got the players to formulate a pattern of play. But when you've got vital players out injured, you can't formulate a pattern of play because you haven't got the players available, right, to have a set system or a set pattern. Anyway, I'm finished anyway.
Okay. Thank you very much, Hams. Let me ask, do we have a whole squad back when we played against West Ham United?
No.
Steven, do we have a whole squad back? And if we did not, who were we missing?
I'll check who we're missing.
Okay. While Stephen and Hams are checking into that, staff can also check whilst this check. Let me welcome my brother here, Patrick Lord. I hope everyone in Ghana is doing very, very well. We are trying to extend our broadcasting there, and we are trying to extend more of our fan base to come from that place, because we know how Chelsea fans are so big in that country, Ghana, because that is where I'm coming from, and I know the country is full of lots of Chelsea fans. So yes, so if you can share the stream on your Facebook platform, we will much appreciate it, and I would love it too, my brother. So thank you very much, thank you for doing that for me, and thank you for your time that you're spending with us. You know, so always come over here. We will read your message for you. We didn't charge you a dime to read your messages that come in. So that's just by the way he said. In a minute, Stephen. Yeah. Live from Ghana, Potter is Potter performed well with the players available now. Thanks to Leeds and Dortmund for the breakthrough. Thank you very much. I love your comments, Mr. Patrick. Blue Clouds Media, FTW, brilliant channel and content. Thank you very much for seeing the good things we're doing for the community. Alpha, so welcome everyone to the chat. Let's keep up this positive, good vibes. Absolutely, there's a lot of positivity we can take from this game. Thank you very much, Alpha. You nailed it. Potter always struggles in the first season in his new clubs when coming in. Happened at Ostersund and also Brighton too. So, with Chelsea, you don't have that much of time. You don't have that much of time to do a lot. So that is the reason. Which a lot of Chelsea fans are putting so much pressure on him. With Brighton, they don't really care because Brighton don't have that ambition that Chelsea have. So he has a time to be able to regroup the team, come back again. So people like giving De Zerbi credit for what Brighton is doing. What is all done to the fundamentals set by Potter before he came. Back him, he will do well with time. Thank you very much. And I really, really, I agree with you, Guna. I really agree with you. But all those certain players have moved away from the club, but the fundamentals has been set already for De Zerbi. De Zerbi will not stay there forever because he doesn't stay at the club for way too long. Big up Chelsea family. We need to like it. It's most important. Congratulations to all Chelsea family. Thank you very much, Mr. Prince. Thank you for spending time with us. Yes, it is a wonderful Saturday for all Chelsea fans across the globe. The team won. Three. We could have get on the score sheet. We could have got more goals, but unfortunately, if Jacques Felix could finish some of his chances. Alpha said the big up the Prince. Thank you everyone that has been here today. I'm gonna go to Steven real quick. Okay, from what Steven is telling me is Kovacic, Mendy, Zakaria, Pulisic, Fofana, and obviously Broja and Kante were out in that game. So Steven, go ahead, sir. Then I'll go to Hams and then also Mr. Patrick. Then Stav. Go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, no, that's all I had because I was gonna say I spoke to you before and I was gonna hop off about this point because I still got to sort out food because I haven't eaten today.
All right, I'm gonna go to
And
Stav.
it's getting late, so
I'm gonna go to Stav. I'll go to Stav. Then
yeah, I'll speak to
Mr.
you later,
Patrick.
and I'll try and catch you on Discord.
Okay, definitely. I'll message you. Enjoy the rest of your day, Steven.
See you guys. See you, chat.
Let me go. I know Stav has a lot to say when I get to him, so let me go to Mr. Patrick. Mr. Patrick still there, right? You still there, Patrick?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Were there any positives or any negatives we can take from this game? Kim So, big up to you, Kim So. Says three wins in a row. Yeah, Mr. Patrick, were there any negatives you saw in the game? I know we're all talking about the positives, but are there any negatives you can point out?
I have to say, at some points, when all of the Leicester players were in our half and their pressing, that scared me a bit because they had a few pops at goal, but obviously with not Mendy, kept up between the sticks, we were good. But Stab, so are you gonna judge Potter from now?
Yeah, absolutely. Kim So said we need to play Enzo and Zakaria. I thought Kovacic and an Enzo partnership has been great. We saw that happen in previous games. The last two games, Kovacic is the player Chelsea have to keep. Stavi, any negative? Hams, let me go to Hams before I go to Stav. Hams, any negative or positive you want to take from this game?
The positive is we managed to score 3 goals and we had a few disallowed goals, which
two disallowed goals,
which was unfortunate. Now I thought we played very well for these disallowed goals.
Yeah.
And negatives is we allowed some. Maybe we couldn't take our chances more. Maybe no, I would say like Leicester. We invited Leicester more in the game. I probably would say, but other than that. It's more positives than negatives, to be honest. That's what I believe about this game.
All right, Mr. Stavi. Any negatives and positives you want to take from this game, sir?
Well, there's no negatives, right? Because a home team is going to come at you at some point during the game, right? They've got the crowd behind them. They're urging them on. Okay, and when they got that goal, they were up and go at it, right? So I've got no negatives, right? Because we still dealt with most of the things we had to deal with, right? And if Kepa didn't make a save, Gallagher was on the line. We had 2 players on the line.
That's true,
right?
Yeah.
So they knew what they were doing, right?
Kepa made two obvious mistakes today.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
but
He made 2 good saves and 2 obvious mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but it doesn't matter because I'll guarantee you the
Yeah.
one where he went down at the feet of the Leicester player, right, where he went on his knees and he managed the block right after a poor punch, right. If that had been Mendy to give a penalty away, because Mendy would have just dove in on the player,
True.
right.
That is true.
So, and you've seen that time and again this season that he's done that, Mendy, right. He did it against West Ham and he got away with it, right.
Yeah.
And so Kepa is more composed, right. He talks a lot more than he used to, so he's a totally different goalkeeper now. And why? Because Potter gave him the chance he deserved. Simple as that. Okay, Mendy got injured first, but he got the chance he deserved and he proved his point, right? Which is something Mister I can't mention never wanted to do, right?
Mr.
I
Tuchel,
agree with you. I agree with you.
is that what you're
Right?
trying to say, Mr. Tuchel?
He never showed any real faith in Kepa, right?
Okay.
He only played him because Mendy had to go away for the Nations Cup thing, right?
Mhm.
So, but anyway, one other point. We're still live, aren't we? Right.
Yeah, we're still live. Yeah.
One other point. The difference between me and you, Nee, and the other people who want to see this and they want to see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I knew what we were getting with Potter. I knew it was going to take him time. I listened to what Bowley said, right, and why they brought him in. So I knew there would be a bad point in the season, right? But it only got worse because again of the injuries, right? And I'm talking injuries to vital players like Zakaria, right? For example, you mentioned him for West Ham, Pulisic, right? They were both big part players. They weren't major players. They weren't going to get picked um, ahead of people like Sterling, for example, right? Or Kovacic and Jorginho when he was still there. So these players who were missing, not the same as players missing like James Chilwell, influential Sterling, and all these players, right? Who the team has to rely on, right? And Havertz as well, right? We're seeing the real
Yeah.
Havertz now, and if you're seeing the real Havertz now, it's because of Potter, because Havertz has admitted himself that he's the one who's given his confidence back. But I knew what we were getting, right? I didn't expect to lose as many matches, but I didn't expect to have that many injuries. But I knew we wouldn't be challenging, right,
Right.
for the title this year. I knew what the situation was. We were building, like was it Gunnar Vettel said regarding Brighton, right?
Right.
And I
Wrap it
knew
up,
that
stuff.
I knew that was the case. Okay, so people just need to get some patience. How many times have I used the word patience on this platform?
A lot.
Many of
Patience. Yeah.
times.
Yeah, well now you're seeing it, right?
Yeah.
The patience I had, right? The patience my mate Blue Blood had, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of other people that I know as well. That's
Okay.
what you're seeing
Thank
now.
you. Thank you very much, Stavi. Stavi said patience. Patience will take you. If you have the patience, you can kill an ant and then see the heart beating. If you have that patience, how many people can kill an ant and be able to see the heart beating? Not that many people. So if you have patience, you will see your team and the coach get into a successful place that you want the team to get to. I want to thank Rico63. He's an Everton fan. Big up to you, Dwell McNeil. Stuart McNeil got that one victory, one goal for Everton. So it was 1-0 for Everton. What a win. He said, good evening, Everton fans. Good evening. We are football fans and we support the beautiful football. Good evening, Rich. Nice to see you. Nice to see Toffee here. Thank you very much. To have Everton fans that are on this platform. This platform is full of Arsenal fans, Everton fans, Man United fans. A lot of fans are tuning in. That's what I want to. That's what I'm trying to build.
Maybe you could come in for the preview next week.
Yes, Mr. Rico, if you can join us for a second, you can join us here. I have the link over there. Come on and share the victory with us over here in regards to how Everton were able to pull that win out. Come and share with us here. We love to have more other fans on this platform. Leicester City won. Once go down
Yeah.
was the City once go down coming from Mr. Rico 63. We are going into top running have got to play top 6 teams. Yes, it will be very difficult. Chelsea are also rising and rising. They're playing very, very well. So if you guys are going to meet Chelsea, then you have to tighten your belt. Alpha said, yes, Rich, that was a stunner from in from Dwight McNeil, seeing Sean Dyche getting true best out of out of his ex Burnley player. Absolutely. You know, we all know what Sean Dyche can do on a good day. See you next week. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening or the weekend, and we'll see you guys again next week. Hams, Patrick, you guys want to say anything in regards to Liverpool? We got some few minutes left. We got 5 minutes. That makes 1 hour 30 minutes. I was gonna do it for an hour, but since you guys came on, I'm trying to extend it. We got 5 more minutes. Do you guys want to react to stuff? Do you guys want to react to the Liverpool game? Go ahead, Mr. Patrick.
Nah, I didn't watch the Liverpool game, to be honest, but I've got to fly out, mate. So I'll be here for the next stream.
Okay. Yes, I watched a Liverpool game, and to be honest with you, I was up 7 o'clock early in the morning. Right after the Liverpool game, I watched the Chelsea game. And look, to be honest with you, Van Dijk had he had a one-on-one. It was no challenging on him, and he did not make the best out of it. He just had a free header right in front of the 6-yard box. He was right in there and could not make the best out of it. Stavi, did you watch that game?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Can you tell what is going on with Liverpool, Stav? Klopp and his boys. Then I'll come to Hams.
Let's Klopp out because he's having one bad period. You have to remember, was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I think. The year that Tuchel came in, right, in that season, right, and they were struggling, Liverpool, and they come from 9th and still finished top 4, right. Mane is a big loss. I don't think they've replaced him, right, so that's one thing. So Mane is a big loss. Van Dijk is being found out now, right. You have to remember that the way they played, the defence got a lot of protection, right, and because of the way they pressed from the front, and they're not pressing from the front now, Liverpool either. They don't get that right. So the defence is coming under more pressure. So now we're suddenly seeing that Van Dijk isn't the great I am that everybody thought he was, right? And he is prone to mistakes. So basically, midfield's getting old. Mane is gone. The pressing from the front isn't working, or they're not doing it, right? They're just too laid back and lethargic. And Trent Alexander's not as good as people thought he is either. He's been found out a lot as well. I think their best defender is probably Robinson on the other side. But to be honest, I don't care. Right, the more they drop, the more they're open to us catching them up.
And we're 5 points behind them now. Only 5 points.
Yeah, I want to catch them up. Right, I don't expect to finish top 4. I never did, even from the start. Right, top 6 is a stretch, but we're now going to enter the phase where a lot of the teams that are above us are going to start playing each other as well. So they're going to be dropping points. The main one, I think, is at Brighton. They've got 2 games in hand. It's Brighton or Brentford have 2 games in hand on us. So that's the difficult one. But we'll wait and see. But I was always looking to next season, not this season. Right? And I remember that we were in 16th place when Mourinho got sacked. The great Mourinho and he was great.
Thank you
I-
very much, Staff. Said a great to Mourinho. We're gonna go back to Hams Master, take us through the Liverpool game, because if Staff is done talking about Liverpool, he's gonna get back to Mourinho, and not right now. We're not talking Mourinho right now, Staff. Thank you very much, Staff. Hamza, take us through the Liverpool game, and then let's see what went wrong to Liverpool before we bring the stream to an end. We got 1 minute.
I thought that Bournemouth defended very well. Bournemouth has something to fight for relegation. The thing is, Liverpool don't have good depth. Said it since day one. Their midfield is aging. They don't. They just need good squad depth, and Klopp substitutions is not good enough. I can't really blame him as much because FSG has not done a good job in terms of like investments and stuff. That's why.
Man, if you say I'm cutting you off, sorry, but if you say FSG hasn't invested much, you're talking about Darwin Nunez. A lot of money that was being spent on Darwin Nunez.
But in January they didn't buy midfielder.
But you don't have to buy. They don't have to buy a midfield and every January. Whilst they still have this guy. I think what's his name? Is it Ator from Juventus? They still have.
But he was injured when he came.
Yeah, but if you have injured players and you have enough players that are injured and you want to bring another more players, what if they all recovered and they're ready to play? Then you have too many players sitting down and you have to try and make them all happy like Graham Potter is going through at this moment, which is not easy to make lots of players. You have over 30 players and they have to play each game. You're trying to get everybody happy. It's not that easy. So it has Thiago in there, and you have they have Thiago, who was injured. You have Fabinho. We have Firmino, who is not even playing. A striker who is not even playing. And they have Atul or whatever his name is. I can't even remember his name very well. But look at how much money they've spent on Daniel Nunez, over 60 million. How much money they spent on Diego Jota, also a lot of money. He's also injured. And then they've spent a lot of money on Gakpo, also in there. So there are a lot of players in there, and the academy players. But what is going on? Is it a loss of money? Because you can't have money in the football club forever. If there is a fundamental, there's a system of play. It looks like what I saw today, what we saw 3 years in Jurgen Klopp's new era at Liverpool, when he scored more goals and also concede. The defense is still the same problem. It's not about Van Dijk alone. It's about the system of play.
The high line.
The high line system is causing them the problem. Billing was outstanding. So that's what I think. Go ahead, Hans.
I, in a sense that Liverpool squad still needs improving. I actually thought that the chances they had, they should have taken away, like Van Dijk's free header, like you mentioned. I think the goalkeeper saved a couple saves. Salah missed a penalty. It was awful penalty. When I saw that, I was like, it was a definite penalty, but it was a shocker. I mean, he hit it wide. So
bad penalty I've ever seen in my life.
Very bad penalty. That could have been a turning point. If they scored that penalty, that would have been a turning point of the game. Maybe, you never know. But the fact that Bournemouth held in 1-0, it's a very good result for them. And another bad day in the office for Liverpool, and they need to step up because they were in good form before this game. They were in 4 wins. Something like that. They were keeping clean sheets.
They're in good form. Yeah. Ryan even said he has the confidence that they can do it today.
I don't blame him. But these things can happen. Bad results can happen. Bad form. A blip can happen. Anything can happen. So, Ryan had the right to be confident. It just didn't go as the way it's supposed to go.
Absolutely. Before I go to staff, let me read this one coming from Blue Blood. Blue Blood said, I think after the game against Manchester United, Liverpool thought they had their mojo back, but the loss today is going to affect any confidence they may have had before their Real Madrid match. A lot, yes, it would definitely.
This is a bad time of losing because they got Real Madrid on Wednesday.
Staff, do you think that Liverpool have not been back enough from FSG? Staff.
Yeah, you just mentioned their academy. You said academy players. That'd be the academy that just lost 3-1 to Chelsea today, right?
Today.
Yes.
Which of the division? Because Detro Fofana scored today.
Yeah, EPL 2.
Okay, yeah, EPL 2. The triple final score go today.
That's correct. He started and he finished the move. Right. I've been saying all along that this is where people like Detro Fofana, and I would have put Madueke in there as well, right? Today,
Yeah, he should have been playing. Yeah,
give them 90 minutes, give them a run out, right? And I said this all along: play some of them in that, give them game time. Doesn't have to be the first team to sharpen yourself up, right? And to build your confidence. And
Benfica.
You know, you're on Benfica, do you?
Yeah. My brother here, White Hero. He said, White Hero said, who Chelsea match this is match in quarterfinal. Any answer? I want Benfica.
Benfica, right?
Yeah, I want Benfica
They're
right now.
unbeaten. They're unbeaten in the Champions League.
Yeah.
12 straight wins, not draws, straight wins.
Have they met in the English team?
They even went through the qualifying stages. They had to qualify to get into the group.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think they've met any English teams, but
yeah,
they
that's
played
what I'm
some
saying.
good
Yeah,
ones.
it'll be a different game today to meet English team. But go ahead, Stavi.
They still played some decent teams. Right? Anyway, but right, not everybody can rely on their academy like we can, and we can. Right? And this is what we're trying to build for the future. Trying to develop the academy as well, so there's better players coming through. Right? Last year we were a bit poor in the EPL. Right? And this is all part of the plan. This is all part of the focus, and this is what Bowley wanted Tuchel to do, but Tuchel wasn't interested in working with Neil Bath, the academy boss. Right? He's now being promoted, and this is why they went after Potter. And Liverpool need to copy that, right? And get someone in who can work with Klopp, right? To build that academy up and producing players, because pretty soon we'll make 2 or 3 signings this summer, and then that's it. Right? We'll sell a few players off, because we have to comply with the FFP on salaries. Right? So we will sell to buy now. Right? But after that, it'll be 1 a year. Sometimes not even 1. Right? And that's going to be the situation for virtually every club. So Bowley knows this, and that's why he's set up the way we are set up to develop the academy, right? And that's why we signed Cassidy, Chukwuemeka, Hutchinson, all these kind of players. Hutchinson's been playing in that team as well for the last 2 or 3 games before the
All right.
And Lewis Hall played today, and Harvey Vale, right, who both played for the first team in the past. So I think Liverpool need to follow that blueprint, because it's obvious if they're asking for investment, they don't want to spend their own money if they're looking for investors. That's it.
Yes, thank you very much. Big up to you, White Hero. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do me a favor. YouTube, you really did me dirty today. Absolutely, it is true. YouTube really from 500 to even less than 100 today. What the hell is wrong with YouTube? Oh, come on, stop doing that crap, YouTube. You better stop that. Okay, this is coming. White Hero. We're almost one like away to get to 20. So, Hamas, if you haven't put your like on the video, please do that. Stav, if you haven't put a like on the video, please do that. And also, yeah, White Hero, if you can put a like on the video, and also KOC, absolutely. One of you can put a like on the video, so we can quarterfinal draw on the 17th March coming from Blue Blood Chelsea fixture for quarterfinal. Any prediction? I want to just if we can face Benfica, I can do it. I'll take it.
The Champions League final is on my birthday, so
the finals on your birthday, quarterfinal on your birthday.
No, the Champions League final, the final.
Oh, okay. Niza on YouTube, did you dirty today? Should be way more people. Should be way more people watching. Absolutely, I don't know what YouTube is doing for me today, but then it gets to a time the numbers are I mean, you can't even count the numbers. 500, 600. 400, and today they did they did that. It depends, maybe the time they prioritize the bigger account than me, maybe, but everything will come with time. Do not worry, everything comes with time. Yes, all you got to do is to support your job. Hams
Yeah,
Moses' job. Do
patience,
every mod this.
patience.
Yeah, patience. Staff will say patience. With patience and time, we will get there. But the mod, please, you guys have to help me out here. That's why I make you guys mod, not mod for just any reason. The mod, you have to protect the comments and those over there, and welcome the people. When as soon as somebody comes in, you got to welcome them. I keep doing this whilst I'm still controlling the stream, and also trying to give everybody a chance to be able to talk. So mod, this is one of your job, being a moderator. You can delete messages when it needs to, and you can control the people out there in the comment section. That is why you're a mod and you're protecting us over here. So guys, so let's wrap it up. We've done 1 hour 30 minutes. Stav and Hams, you guys have anything you want to bring it to the stream to conclusion? I'll start from Stav, then I'll go to Hams, then I'll bring it to an end.
No, looking forward to the draw on Friday.
Yeah.
We also find out potential semi-final opponents if we get past the quarter, and then the set game on Saturday at home to Everton, and hopefully the crowd are going to be the same. The crowd need to be the same as they were against Dortmund every single game. Every single game.
Thank you very much, Stav. This is the crowd has to be the same, just like it was at Dortmund. Every single game, we have to take every game like a final, the World Cup final. So that's where we are at this moment. Come on, let's go, Hams.
I'm just going to say thank you for the panel for joining. Thank you for everyone for watching. I'm happy that Chelsea won. Hopefully, we continue this form, and who knows where we can go from here. Looks like Potter has turned the corner, but we have to see where this goes. But yeah, happy with the 3-1 win. Hopefully, we get a good draw in the quarterfinals and we carry on that form against Everton and win. So yeah.
Thank you very much. And Blue Blood, thank you. Chelsea win and no sign of Phantom. Oh, I don't know, Phantom. I don't know, something wrong, because Phantom of all people will be here all the time. Phantom of all people usually here all the time. So I don't know what went wrong, but then I hope he's doing very, very well. He's a good, great supporter of this platform. So I hope everything goes well with Phantom. Guys, thank you very much for being here. KFC, Y Hero, Blue Blood, Blue Blood, and also Rico 63 Alpha. We have King Soul, Deep Prince, Guna, Alpha, Patrick, Blue Lunch, Gabriel, and also thank you very much, Blue Lunch, for your super chat. So Patrick, and also Patrick from Ghana, Lord, DJ Sav, I want you to love you, Tony, and also Gabriel. Everyone that has been on the Fair Boy, also Chelsea OG. I hope we draw Benfica this Friday in the UCL, coming from Chelsea OG. So, Mr. Patrick, also, thank you very much for being here. We'll be back live again for the draw. And also, Nero, big up to you, Nero. It's also my big brother, Chad, who was here earlier on. We'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Leo Desperandos, hang on to hope. We'll see you again tomorrow for another stream. No, tomorrow, sorry. We'll see you guys again on Monday. I have tomorrow off. So, yeah, sorry to say that. I'll see you guys on Monday. Leo Desperandos, hang on to hope. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Cloud TV.